already, and I've got us a new bit.
Oh, excellent. We always have so many returning and wonderful continuous bits. I'm glad to add another to our repertoire.
Yes, exactly what you said. Are we live? Well, we
Very.
are live. Are we recording?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Levi, we're going on vacation
Okay.
because I have a baby. Vacation's not really a real thing for me anymore. So once every 2 weeks, you and I get. And this week, we're going to Savannah.
Okay.
We're gonna go. We're gonna get us a hotel room. Here, let me check the price of the hotel room.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Kind of last minute, but I'm sure we can work something out.
yeah, it's fine. Ooh, $340 a night.
Yikes.
Pretty pricey.
Pricey hotel.
But pricey hotel, but it is nice to see Savannah, Georgia. Lots of things going on.
Mm-hmm.
And I know what you're wondering. What are our accommodations at this hotel we're staying? And there's one answer to that. Our accommodations are we're gonna get fucked by ghosts.
Oh. I didn't know where it was going, and then it got like weird and then worse.
Not really. We are gonna get tormented and absolutely by ghosts.
Oh, you're cutting out. Oh no, you're cutting out.
How about now?
I mean, when you say that, it's fine, but it's in the
We're
moment.
gonna get tormented by ghosts. We're gonna get bullied. We're gonna get scared. We're staying in the Marshall House Hotel in Savannah, Georgia.
The Marshall House Hotel in Savannah, Georgia.
Yep, me, you, some ghosts. And you're welcome to come along with us because it's my neighbor Mothman. And I'm Zachary.
I'm Levi. This is my neighbor Mothman, our scary show.
Our show that we didn't introduce at all last time, and that's fine. Because this week it's about ghosts. Because I don't know.
Ooh, Wednesdays are the days to stay there. 168.
Oh, okay, that's not bad. That's not bad.
It's weekend prices in Savannah. That makes sense.
My child just keeps kind of staring off at nothing for an extended period of time and laughing. Well, not really laughing because she can't laugh yet, but she can smile.
Yeah.
And it terrifies me. So I keep reading about ghosts because I'm convinced that's what she sees.
That's cats too. Cats do that.
Yeah, but my cats are stupid. So
yeah,
if they stare off at nothing, I just think that they are having a stroke or something. So yes, we're going to talk about the Marshall House Hotel, a hotel located, I think, pretty close to downtown Savannah. It is in historic.
Oh yeah.
I said historic North Savannah. It is right in downtown. We're looking at.
I know where this is.
Like 4 blocks from River Street.
Yeah.
So, I mean, pretty close to all that sweet taffy you want to eat.
Yeah. Okay.
It's been a long time since I've been to Savannah.
Yes, you remember taffy?
Yeah.
Okay.
I remember 2 things about my last trip to Savannah, and it was how good. And peeing in a bush on a college campus very late at night.
Oh gosh.
With Jake.
Yeah. So I remember almost breaking my ankle a lot. And a girl that we were down there with had her fake taken at the door, and she snatched it back and ran away.
All right, that's cooler than some taffy.
Yeah.
But no, we're gonna talk about this hotel that's got a fun history behind it. Lots of totally super comforting ghost encounters.
Excellent.
And I'm gonna talk about it so much that I'm gonna get scared and probably not sleep well tonight.
Hey, the good news is you can soothe yourself by knowing that none of the sharks that are on that app are near you. That's a
it
good.
Could be by the time I go to sleep. How fast sharks swim? 35 miles an hour, Levi.
Yeah. In
that
water.
Shark could be at my doorstep in like 8 hours.
It's a land shark.
All right, 1851. Mary L. Marshall opens the Marshall House on Broughton Street on a lot of land that she inherited from her father.
Mm-hmm.
And 6 years later is our next. We're just gonna go through like important milestones.
Yeah.
And then get into the ghosts. So 6 years later, 1857, Ralph Meldrum is the proprietor of the Marshall House. I had a lisp this morning. Erects a veranda in front of the property, 120 feet length.
Hang on, all that cut out. 100 and what in length?
Fuck.
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
120 feet in length and 12 feet wide, 12 feet high.
Okay.
I'm gonna try this because I don't really need it. So this veranda became a signature feature of the hotel, which very like a not very important, but a fun fact. This is one of the few hotels in Savannah that began as a hotel. Most of them were just big houses.
Yeah.
That then became hotels. This was actually opened with the
intent.
Yes.
Yeah.
To be a hotel.
Yeah, I'm looking at the outside of this place. I'm like, oh yeah, this looks pretty familiar.
I saw a bunch of old pictures of it, but yeah, I mean, it looks like it almost belongs in New Orleans.
Yeah.
Like. It's got a very Mardi Gras feel to it.
It's that Port City vibe.
Yeah. 2 years after this, 1859, fully renovated, repainted, and refurbished. It reopens to the public. So it had been closed for a couple of years. And then 1864, do you know what was going on at that point?
I feel like I should.
Probably. It was the Civil War.
Yeah, that's the guy.
It was occupied by Union troops who had turned it into a hospital. Now, we'll come back to that because, as you and I both know, medicine wasn't great in 1864.
No, I grew up in Crawford.
1864.
Crawford Long's like town, who was the guy who used ether for the first time during the Civil War. And yeah, hey, everything in that museum is graphic and terrifying. Like, I can't imagine being a doctor back then because it's just cut off a leg.
Qualified for it.
Yeah. Maybe more so than them.
Yeah, probably.
Here's some penicillin.
Yes. Hey, here's some ibuprofen.
I don't know if you're allergic to this. We'll find out. Take it.
God, but imagine what you could do knowing the power of cocaine now.
Oh my God.
Knowing what cocaine does now.
Listen.
Going back in time.
Listen. It could be in everything. And and then you have to keep buying it. You have to keep buying the food with cocaine in it. You have to.
Free.
It's in all the food. It's like the spice in Dune.
These
the melange.
These baked beans make me feel fat.
It's all the energy from the calories. It's good calories. You need to eat more good calories.
Like these baked beans.
Protein, high protein, good energy. Loaded with cocaine.
That's what I would do if I could travel back in time.
Yeah.
I'd buy big cocaine stock. 1867, the Marshall Hose Company, a volunteer fire department, was founded to protect the Marshall House and other historic properties in Savannah. Then, for the first time, we get a big gap in important milestones because we go 13 years until the adjoining building, the Florida House, was annexed and made into just another wing of the hotel. And then 15 years later, in 1895, the hotel closes. No business.
Okay.
And here's my favorite part of the milestones. 1899, it reopens with electric lights.
Oh man, electricity. Hot dog. Now we're moving.
And hot and cold baths.
Oh, that's it. Modern. I'm looking at it now. It has Wi-Fi.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's got Wi-Fi and air conditioning and free breakfast. Parking is paid though.
Oh.
More amenities.
LGBTQ plus friendly.
Okay.
Oh my god, how do I have it? I don't have a lisp.
Yeah, you do now. I'm sorry.
I don't. Look, I have speech impediments.
You've developed a new one. I'm sorry. That seems to be what's occurred.
This is horseshit.
It's a late forming lisp.
Just like my lactose and egg allergy.
Yeah. It's tied directly to the egg. If you don't eat eggs, you have a lisp, but if you eat eggs, it hurts your stomach.
If I don't eat eggs, I can't talk, but if I do eat eggs, I also because I'm in too much pain. And also I'm in the bathroom and you can't talk while you're in the bathroom. All right. 1933.
Mm-hmm.
Herbert Gilbert, terrible name.
Yeah.
Leases the building and changes the name to the Gilbert Hotel.
Don't do that. The Gilbert Hotel, get out of here. Yeah. Don't name anything
the Herbert Gilbert place.
Yeah.
8 years later, he sells the hotel.
Oh, it cut out. You're cutting out. I don't know what it is.
I don't know. There's always something with this fucking computer. So 8 years later, 1941, he sells the hotel and 8 stores. And we get another upgrade. Now it's steam heated.
Okay.
And they make a lobby. So I don't know what they had before then.
It was probably just like a little fucking room that you go to, like an office.
There's just a dude outside of a door, like a movie theater.
Yeah. All the hotel keys are in a podium.
Oh, okay, room 66. 4th door on your left.
Takes the receipt, rips it in half, hands you half of it. Oh.
Look, as someone who worked as like a ticket ripper,
mm-hmm.
that job sucks.
I don't know. I buy all the digital ones now, so I just do that, and they take care of
I used to
it.
tell people the wrong theater on purpose, and then when they would come and say something, I would be like, "No, I didn't," because there's only like 5
Yeah.
auditors. So I'll be like, "Oh, okay,
Oh, you're cutting out.
one on the."
I don't know. Can you move your mic closer to you? Maybe that's it. Maybe it's because distance problem.
Gonna
Oh,
drown
no.
myself. I'm gonna drown myself in the hot and cold bath in the Marshall House. I'll put it here.
There you go.
What was I saying? Oh yeah, no, I'd be like Auditorium 7 is the one on your right.
Yeah.
There was only 2 auditoriums on the right in that place. And the people come back and be like, which auditorium is this? I'm like, Auditorium first one on your left. What are you talking
Just gaslighting the shit out of people.
Yeah. I was like 17 years old, just like making people feel insane.
I don't think I ever listen when they tell me where it's at. I just look because it's on like the board.
That's the only job, side note, that's the only job I've ever been written up
Yeah.
like at, and it was horseshit. So it was like 10:30. We were closed. Like the last showing of everything was playing, and I was walking stuff to the storage room because we were closing, and my manager pops out of a corner and screams at me, and I throw the candy up because I'm very
Yeah.
oh fuck. I throw it, and there's a customer behind me, and I get written up for cussing in front of a customer.
Oh no. Yeah, no, that's management's fault there.
I know. He scared me, and then the next shift I came in, customers will get you up for that one.
Oh no.
And I was like, you scared me, and he was like, sorry. I was like, this is it.
Yeah, if that theater had a corporate to go to, man, it needed it.
Oh, 100%. Look, I'm not gonna get too far into it. We had a very joking environment in that movie theater. Some things were said to me and other employees that should not have been.
Yeah,
and could not be said in today's environment.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's.
And I was 17, so I wasn't gonna say anything because I didn't know anything was wrong. But now at 25, I'm like, hey,
Yeah.
hey.
Yikes.
All right, back to this hotel.
Yeah.
Back to the joke. All right, 5 years after Herbert Gilbert sells it, the renovation is done. We've got the lobby, the dining room, the living room, 66 guest rooms. So we open back up. Renovation's done. And 11 years later, it closes again. But this time,
Oh.
because it was not up to code with state fire laws.
Oh no. Okay. Well, at least that's all right.
So they had to close it.
And these are milestones that we're referring to here. Okay, that's not the word that I would necessarily choose.
Yep.
But okay.
And it doesn't open again until 1999.
Huh. Okay.
So it was closed for 40 years.
Yeah, that's a while.
Yep. And at that point, it reopens as Savannah's oldest hotel.
Not continuously, of course, but.
Well, I mean, it's not the longest running hotel.
Yeah,
it's just the oldest one.
Just the oldest one. It's the oldest Waffle House in the state. It's not open anymore, but it was a Waffle House.
It's the oldest Waffle House in the state. We opened it in 1908, and then it was immediately shut down for 100 years.
Yeah.
So 2 years later, in 2001, HLC Hotels, a Savannah-owned hotel company, purchases it. I hear a baby crying.
And
then 2 years after that, it is featured on Travel Channel's Great Hotels. 2004, 2005, 2014. It's voted the best of Savannah in the hotel category.
Okay.
And so that's just kind of that breaks the chronological order of this. But in 2005 is when this thing becomes something up on our radar because it's featured on Travel Channels.
No, you're cut out. All that cut out. Travel Channels, what?
Travel Channel's Haunted Hotels.
Haunted hotels. Okay.
Haunted Hotels. I don't know what's wrong.
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
Maybe my microphone's plugged in wrong.
Maybe it's I don't know, connection thing or something.
Yeah, who knows? It might be a Discord thing.
Could be a Discord thing.
I don't know. Yeah, it's okay. So and then from 2005 to 2014, just kind of some small renovations happen.
Mm-hmm.
It's voted Coastal Living's top 20. And now it has received its new reputation as a ghost hotspot.
Okay.
And is now considered a historic part of Savannah that you can still go stay in, obviously, because there's prices for it. And through reading about ghost stories, apparently some people who stay at it not having any clue.
Oh, yeah, that's the stuff right there. That's the good stuff.
Yeah.
That's my favorite.
So, yeah, is people like looking at a building and going, surely that's not.
Oh, we'll stay at the local historic hotel. That'd be a nice little thing to do in downtown. Not thinking of historic hotel and what that would entail.
We're gonna stay at the oldest hotel in town.
Yeah, the oldest one.
The oldest one.
And
that's got the giant poster that says Travel Channels.
And this town used to be the capital of the state before it moved inland. So, you know, it wasn't like a busy town or anything.
Yeah. And it wasn't around for the Civil War. Man. And it wasn't used as a hospital during the Civil War. It's just a hotel.
Don't worry about it.
With Wi-Fi, hot and cold baths.
It's got Wi-Fi. What more do you need?
It's got Wi-Fi. You can't have ghosts and Wi-Fi.
There's bars in walking distance, you know?
Yeah. There's taffy.
A river.
A river that they pull the taffy out of.
Yeah, that's where taffy comes from. Right out of the river.
The bottom of the river.
Hates sharks, loves taffy. That's why he's gotta go. That's why he's gotta get in the water is to get the taffy.
I do love taffy. I love some saltwater taffy. So our first story is more of a warning.
Mm-hmm.
Which is a guest who will remain nameless. Is kind of I'm just gonna a room to be wary of. 306. The loud hall noises. Hall noises. In the middle of the night happen on the 4th floor where we happen to be staying. I've lived in many haunted houses.
Okay.
Pause.
I've lived in many haunted houses.
I think it's following you.
Yeah, buddy. That does sound like a Grudge sort of scenario.
Never seen it.
Just in the definition of the regular word.
Oh, okay. But Marshall House creeped me out completely. I loved it there, but I could not rest. It is old and noisy, yes. But there's way more going on than meets the eye. There's Transformers. I know others have experienced things too. There's a ghostly cat.
Okay.
I've never seen it myself.
That reminds me, I gotta download Stray.
Dude, I want to play that so bad. What else can you expect from a city built on top of dead bodies? Now, this man has a way with words.
Mm-hmm. Professional review lever.
Why has he lived in many haunted
Hey, you know that's the
a
way it
portrait of
goes.
Mary Marshall? A portrait of Mary Marshall, the founder of the hotel, painted in 1830, hangs behind the front desk in the hotel's lobby. One day, a young girl who was staying in the hotel pointed at the picture and said, "I saw her in the hallway."
Nope.
Uh-huh.
Nope. Get it out of here.
So that's fun. One of the most common reports is the distinct sound of a typewriter coming from the former room of author Joel Chandler Harris. Do you know what he wrote?
I do not.
Uncle Remus.
Oh. I know that.
Yep. Uh, other stories tell of a dapper gentleman reading a book by a window, a lady in white flowing through the hallways, terrifying, and another ghostly woman who haunts the ladies' restroom and just locks the stall. Will just lock you
Hell
right in
yeah.
the stall while you're
Hell
using the
yeah.
bathroom.
That's funny. I can absolutely get behind that.
I'm so always scared of being in a public restroom. If I'm in a public restroom and I watch, first of all, I don't have the stall locked,
Yeah.
and then I watch it lock it. I'm leaving. That's it. I'm not finishing my bathroom adventure. I'm leaving. I am crawling underneath the door, and there's going to be a Zachary shaped hole in the lobby of that hotel. And now we're gonna get to my least favorite part of any kind of ghost story or scary movie,
Yeah.
which is children.
Yeah. Yeah. Kids are scary
Because
with ghosts.
yeah,
I see dead people.
um, that Joey, I believe, is who sent it to me. Someone sent me a TikTok about a little boy and a ghost, and it made me very uncomfortable. So we're gonna sidetrack onto that for a minute. There's
Yeah.
just a little kid laying in a crib, looking obviously frightened, with both hands covering his head. And his mom comes in and is like, "I just heard him talking to someone. Who is he talking to?" And the kid, like, she like looks underneath the crib and everything. There's nowhere, nothing. And then the kid just rolls over and goes, "My friend says hi, by the way."
Nope.
And the TikTok ends.
Nope. And
No,
and then the
get
person
out of
never
there.
posted again.
Probably not, because they were eaten by a ghost.
Yeah.
If my daughter ever says anything like that to me, I'm gone. Don't care. Have
Yeah.
fun with your ghost friend.
Yeah. The ghost is now a parent. Congratulations.
Great. I'm making it up for child support. Where they can't go get any milk, can't run to the store real quick. You're stuck here. But yeah. So the ghostly children of the um crying babies,
Okay.
apparitions of small children, laughter,
Okay. That's less good.
uh, apparitions of children skipping, running, and the sound of marbles and rubber balls rolling and bouncing through the hallway.
No.
And I pulled this line directly from the article because I thought it was funny. If you were to look in the hall, you wouldn't see anything. No balls. And I know what they meant.
This hotel has
But
no balls. Yeah.
look in that hallway, no
No
balls.
balls.
Um, yeah. So a guest named Christopher, we get a name on this one,
Oh.
recalls my fiance and I stayed at the Marshall house for one night over the summer. At the time, this is where we get into. At the time, I didn't know it just.
Hang on, repeat that. Repeat it all. I don't know what it was doing.
At the time, we didn't know its history, and just saw that it was a cool hotel for pretty cheap.
Yeah. Yeah.
That night, laying in bed and watching TV, we heard what we assumed were families out in the hall. It sounded like too many children running around and people talking very loudly. When I looked, no balls. When I looked, there wasn't anyone there, but we heard the same sounds intermittently until we fell asleep. I wouldn't call the experience scary, just weird.
Yeah.
And now we're gonna get to my least favorite part of the children segment of this.
Your least favorite part of the least favorite part.
Yes, the worst part.
The worst part.
The baddest part. There's a apparently infamous of a son.
Oh no, it's doing it again.
I'm furious. I'm gonna throw my microphone. There's an infamous story of a boy and mother staying in the hotel, and the boy comes out of the bathroom crying, and when asked what's wrong, he says, "That boy bit me."
Oh no.
When she asks what boy, he then replies, "The one I was playing with in the bathroom."
Duh. Obviously.
Duh, mom.
Come on.
The bathroom boy.
Obviously, the bathroom boy.
The
boy from the bathroom. Yeah.
boy.
Everyone knows about the bitey bathroom boy.
The mother quickly went to look in the bathroom and didn't see anyone. Because why would you?
Dude, hang on. Time out. 2 seconds. There's this motherfucker down here, right? You guys can't see any of this. There's a bird that comes to the back window that lands on the bottom and just pecks to get the cat to come over to the glass to taunt the cats. And it just flies over and pecks at the window until somebody comes over and looks at it, and then it flies away. And then you look away and it comes back and it pecks, and you look back and it flies away. It's just a little fucker. And it does it every morning. Every morning I just hear a ting against the glass as it pecks once.
That's really good. I'm sure your cats love that.
Oh yeah, it's driving them insane.
Meanwhile, I wish I could show you this. The fat cat is. We have like a mat outside of all of the litter boxes to trap the litter. But the fat cat is currently laying on the mat in all of the litter, just asleep. Which is why there's litter all over the house, because all three of them will just lay on the mats.
No.
It drives me insane.
Oh no.
So she thinks her son's crazy until he rolls up the sleeve of his shirt and does have a giant bruise from where he was bitten. And this isn't a one-time thing. It is a very common.
They've got a biter. They just have a biter.
They've got a biter. And apparently it happens a lot with guests who are like staying by themselves. Will report a child-sized bite mark in a position or a place on their body that apparently would be impossible to reach unless they were a contortionist.
Yeah.
Which sounds to me like the back of a leg, back of an arm, something like that, like where a child would bite you.
Yeah.
And I'll
Kid runs
say
up,
this.
bites you on the calf, runs away.
Yeah. I'll say this as a person with a child who doesn't have teeth yet,
Mm.
she does like to try and bite.
Oh yeah.
And I
Kids like
think it's
biting.
actually I think she's trying to eat, but I don't have anything for her. So I think she's just trying to bite me.
You gotta let her latch.
Yeah, on my fucking cheek. If I get her anywhere near like my skin, she's just like, please get away from me. So couple of rooms with Civil War ghosts.
Mm-hmm.
214, 314, 414.
When this is over, give me a list of the hotel rooms so I can put it in the description.
Okay. Now I know what you're thinking. What are these Civil War ghosts doing?
Yeah.
Yelling at people.
Hey.
And I quote from the article: "A shadowy man dressed like a soldier who shouts, 'Get out of my room!'"
It's the Jake ghost.
Get out of here!
The hell are you doing in here?
Yeah, so that's the most common one. The second most common being a nurse ghost who will just walk up and grab your wrist like she's feeling for a pulse.
Okay.
But the common consensus is that there is a foul
There's a foul what now?
smell.
Oh.
They stink like shit,
Great.
which makes sense because they're from the Civil War.
Yeah. But they're ghosts. Why? I guess stinky ectoplasm.
That's how powerful that stink is.
Oh no.
It transcends time and space. Now, I believe that there are ghosts. I think the foul smell is just that
I think
hotel probably doesn't have great plumbing.
Yeah, I think that it's an old hotel.
I mean, it's almost 200 years old.
Yeah.
There's no way the plumbing's good.
It was not functioning for 40 years there.
Yeah.
So, you know.
So that's pretty much it. People do report I mean, they do report seeing a cat just kind of walking around.
Yeah.
Like a little spectral cat. But if I saw that, that would only entice me to stay longer.
Yeah. Ghost animals I'm way more interested in than people animals.
Small ghost animals? Maybe. Because you got to remember that we know at least one of them can bite.
That's true.
And if these ghost animals can still bite and cause mayhem.
Dude, a ghost tiger would fuck you up.
Yes. Or like a ghost bear.
That was the next one. I was like, oh man, a ghost bear? That sounds awesome.
That sounds like a Disney movie from 2004.
Sounds like a Skyrim NPC bad guy. Just looks like a snow bear up there.
What animal ghost would you least like to interact with?
I mean, man, a ghost like silverback gorilla would suck, I think.
I'm going shark.
Yeah, goes. That's a we did this
Go
whole
shark.
movie. It's a whole movie. It's bad. Don't watch it.
I'm not gonna. I
Watch
don't watch it. I don't
Mansquito
watch it.
instead. No, I'm just telling them.
No.
Go watch Mansquito instead of Ghost Sharks. I haven't watched that movie in like 15 years. So I have no clue. Mansquito. I have no clue the content of that anymore. I know it got renamed to Mosquito Man.
I feel like we talked about Mosquito.
Yeah, we bring it up fairly often. Just in general.
IMDb does not like Mosquito.
No, it's not good. 2005, yeah. I probably haven't seen this since like 2011.
Arrogant SWAT member. I think the fact that SWAT is involved is very fun.
Yeah.
Cop in tunnel. Homeless. I've never heard of any of these actors.
No. It's yeah.
That's all I have for the Marshall House, but you know what that means. It's time for Yokai.
Let's go. Yokai
Also,
the
the new
Fortnite.
bit is just Haunted Vacation.
Haunted Vacation. Hell yeah.
Yep. A through Z. A through Z.
F. Oh.
1 through 10.
4.
Oh, we've already done this one.
Okay. 5.
It's the pirate ghosts. All right.
Oh no.
Urarebi is a small flying creature wreathed in flames.
Okay.
The translation is just aimless fire. No diet. Habitat, riverbanks.
Okay.
It appears late at night near riverbanks. It has the body of a bird, and its face is somewhat dog-like.
Huh.
Let me show you the picture of it because it's pretty good. He just kind of seems like a little guy. Fururibi are created from the remains of a soul, not. This is most often due to
a soul, not what now?
Soul not properly passed on.
Okay.
Oh man, someone's feeding the otters. It's said if you go down to the riverside, Sayuri late at night, the floating severed head of a woman will appear, pulling and tearing at her hair in a vengeful fury.
Uh-huh.
This was kind of just a cool guy, and now it's pretty scary.
Yeah.
Okay. I was really excited about this guy.
Yeah, and then
it turned into a scary lady. Okay.
Happy yokai of the fortnight.
happy yokai of the fortnight.
Man.
Don't go near rivers.
No,
because that's where sharks are, and
sometimes
scary ladies pulling their hair out.
Also, sometimes. Both of those could definitely be there.
I mean, it's a possible. You're gonna see one of two things: a 7 to 11.5 foot, 200 to 500 pound shark that is described as the most dangerous to humans, or scary ghost lady head pulling our hair out on fire.
Those are the only options. You have to pick one. Which one do you go with?
One of those two. Never anything else.
I go with the shark and just don't get in the river, I think. I think that's...
What if it's got feet?
Listen, then we have so many more problems.
They could.
The moment sharks evolve to feet, like, we're fucked. If they start realizing they're running out of ocean food and start evolving towards feet, I mean, it'll take a while, so you and I will be fine because we'll be well gone. But sharks could walk at us for sure.
I'm gonna draw pictures of sharks with feet and just throw them into the ocean.
Just give them the idea.
Hey guys, you thought about this one?
Hey, just for I'm gonna give octopus a picture of lungs and be like, hey, just if you want, you could do a lot if you had some of these.
I'm gonna draw a picture of an octopus with a katana.
A katana.
And then just go to like the mall and buy a bunch of katanas and dump them in the ocean. Hope that they get it.
Yeah, I hope they get it. Yeah.
And then in 4 days, when I read a report of someone getting just absolutely eviscerated by an octopus with katanas, I'm gonna go, this is what I was talking about. Don't get in the water.
You're using it to fuel your own argument. Yeah. You're arming the ocean against us for your own sake.
Yeah, everyone makes fun of me for being scared of water. I'm gonna make everybody scared of water.
This is incredibly like dystopian and familiar sounding.
The 8 war isn't coming as quickly as I'd like, so I'm gonna go ahead and get the ocean started too.
God.
And I'll be a god to them.
You better hope we don't end up in some sort of water world scenario.
Never seen it.
The world is covered in water, and Kevin Costner has a boat.
I mean, I just just won't let it happen.
That's the movie. He knows where land is the alleged thing, but what happens is he swims down to the bottom and grabs dirt off the bottom of the ocean. He has a diving bell and brings it up and dries it out and sells it as dirt that he got from the land that he found.
Really smart.
Yeah. Well, and then the whole movie, it's a movie, so they find land at the end. Whatever.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a
spoilers.
It's a movie. What do you want? They're not gonna not have land at the beginning of the movie and still not have land at the end of the movie. Come on.
I guess that's fair. Yeah, no, I wouldn't let it get that far.
Yeah, no, you wouldn't let it get that.
No.
Okay.
If someone sends me an article and they're like, "Oh, Lake Lanier."
Oh no, Lake Lanier.
I'm not letting it get that far.
Yeah. We got to stop Lake Lanier at all costs.
I think someone else died in Lake Lanier recently.
Yeah, they did over the 4th of July weekend for sure.
They always do.
They always do. They never listen. We've done a special on it. We're not gonna like rehash it too hard. Don't go in Lake Lanier. Don't. Like it's basic math. Alcohol and water equals probably gonna drown.
Yeah, but also lake plus ghosts.
Yeah, well, that's exactly. I'm just talking about regular lake water problems, and then we have ghosts also that want you. They want you in that water.
Want you in that water.
There's nothing they want more than you in. Like they tricked the Olympics into doing the rowing there. Like they want you in that water.
Oh, the cook also bad.
Yeah, Yeah, they still college rowing is still out there, like on that, because the rowing team pops up on Bumble. So it's just like, oh, you're from really far away.
Nice. You fools! You guys let the ghost trick you.
They're tricking them. They're tricking everybody.
You tricked my ghosts.
It's the long con revenge.
Yeah, they're just trying to like build up how good Lake Lanier is for rowing, so that we'll hold like a world thing. Because they you know, the Olympics came and they were like, oh my god, I didn't think it would work.
Yeah, we
But
should do
now.
Yeah.
They're not gonna make the same mistake twice. They've built up their army. I think that's gonna be my new conspiracy.
The ghost army.
There's a ghost army in Lake Lanier.
The ghost army forming under Lake Lanier. We could start that. We could start that rumor.
Starting it right now.
Excellent. Perfect. Do you have anything else? I'll start wrapping up while you're doing that then. All right, cool. Then you can be sure to listen to us and give us ratings on your podcast platforms choosing. You can watch us record this live on Twitch at Skeleton Crew Gaming. You can watch you can watch recordings of this over on our YouTube channel. The Board Nerds YouTube channel has episode by episode breakouts, and the Skeleton Crew Gaming channel has the full VODs going up. Big Brown Couch Gaming has gaming videos that are still pretty funny. What else do we have? BoardNerds.store for merch. We've got Board Nerds merch. We've got My Neighbor Mothman merch. We've got Skeleton Crew Gaming. We got Big Brown Couch. Like, we got a little everything. I'm gonna work on a couple redesigns, I think. Oh, I went fuzzy. Cause come on camera. There you go.
Fuzzy duck.
I don't love how this doesn't show up as well, so I'm probably gonna do a white outline just around the Board Nerds logo to make that show up a little bit better. I might tweak the Skeleton Crew game or the Skeleton Crew logo. I have a update idea.
I'm gonna get Ghost Army trending.
Yes.
And you can check on that while you follow us on Twitter at Mothman Pod.
Do that.
And me on Twitter at Baby Mothman.
And me on Twitter at Levi Carver, LevisCarver. That's my TikTok as well.
And you can follow Corley, who made our artwork.
Yes.
At Lychan_. At the time of recording, her commissions
are open. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it get cut, so I just wanted to reiterate.
God damn it.
We also have a My Neighbor Mothman TikTok, which is at My Neighbor Mothman.
And
so you can.
By the time this comes out, there might be something on there.
There might be.
And it might be completely unrelated to anything ghost.
Yeah, it will have nothing to do with anything that's on this podcast, most likely. If based on what I've clipped today, it will not have to do with subject matter and will confuse anyone who watches the show. So that's the whole goal.
Yeah.
Is to just confuse as many people as possible.
Diversify the portfolio.
Yeah. Yeah, we're diversifying right now.
Come to us for our sports takes and how scared we are of ghosts.
Be sure to check out My Neighbor Sportsman.
Yeah, once we get big enough, we'll just have a whole My Neighbor.
The My Neighbor podcast network.
My Neighbor Crypto Man, and it's our cryptocurrency.
Don't
podcast.
Confuse it with the Cryptid podcast or the Crypto podcast.
My Neighbor Moth with an S, man. It's just somebody talking about how much they love moths.
All right, we gotta end this.
My neighbor Math Man, and it's like an education.
You're already on My Neighbor Math Man. You're
No,
on
I'm
that
not.
show. And then we got Noob Energy to talk about here.
Yes.
Which is fantastic.
Levi's gonna Photoshop Noob onto my phone.
Yeah,
sure.
That's what I'm gonna do. Photoshop Noob onto his phone. 10 calories, sugar-free, gluten-free, vegan-friendly, vegan-free. There's no vegans in it.
Vegan free. 0 sugar, which means no sticky.
Not sticky. 12-ounce cans. They're these little wrapped ones, so they've got like a nice matte finish to them, nice feel. You can find them at Spencer's and FYE out in the wild, or you can use the link in our little description there and use code Mothman15.
Yeah, you've got
and get 15% off.
It's not just your first order; it's every order.
Yeah. It's real
off.
useful.
They give you money.
2 flavors.
They saved you money.
Clutch and kiwi citrus burst. Which I think they have
flavor. Ectoplasm.
Ectoplasm. Oh no.
And it just tastes like Civil War stink. What are you looking at?
Oh, they have. I pulled up the website because they had a new website. They have merch now. Noob does.
Oh.
Yeah, they've got a phone case, t-shirt, hoodie, tank top, and a mouse pad. Hell yeah.
The hoodie isn't the cool color though.
Yeah, it's in red.
Oh wait.
Can you change it? Oh yeah, you can change it. Oh, that's the game changer right there. Look at that. All right, thank you, Noob. Let's go.
Yeah, thank you, Noob.
What else? Is that everything? I think so.
I think so, yeah. The prices are different based off the color.
Yeah, maybe a supply thingy.
Yeah, the price is so weird. $32.27 for this hoodie.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, buy some Noob merch.
Yeah.
As soon as I
gotta get them to make stickers. I gotta get them to make stickers. Oh yeah, we should find out if our code works on merch. That's a good question.
Here, I'll check right now. No, it does not look like.
Okay. So it's just only drinks.
Yep. And you can also buy a variety pack now.
Oh, cool! Excellent. That's what's up.
I guess that's everything.
That'll do it. Thank you guys so much for hanging out and listening and watching. Review, tell your friends, all that fun stuff. See you next time.
Bye.
Bye-bye.